Well, this is me setting up my winding machine. Built this off just various components I've accumulated over the years. Old sewing machine motor, which is pretty standard what everybody uses. I used to use it with a foot controller, and now I use it with just a hand controller, so it goes like that. I'll have my hand off in a minute. And I'm just setting up a bobbin now. I've got to rewind a Hofner, well, 2 Hofner pickups. Hofner pickups are notorious for needing rewinding. They always need rewinding. They just, I don't know what it is. They must have used substandard wire or something, but they always break. Still, we get it back to normal. We're going to make it nice again. I'm just going to set it up so that we'll get a nice go at the bobbin. I know it's Heath Robinson looks like, but there's not really any better way than this to doing a rewind. You can buy machines for winding from manufacturers, but it's basically all it does is just what I'm doing here. It spins a copper wire. Years ago I had one built by Mr. Dix in his workshop, and it used to move forward and back exactly to the thickness of the cable. It was a stunning machine, but it's better to wind, and I can do scatter wound by hand, you see, and you can get the tension exactly right with your fingers. It's amazing how you can feel. If I don't know whether you can see this on the camera, this wire, how thin it is, and I'll stick some on my finger. Can you see it, how thin? And that's so fragile as well, and that has to go around thousands of times, so you can feel the tension slightly better by hand. The Asian girl seems to do it really well. And Shallow Factory, it was all women winding pickups. They seem to have a knack for it. Not saying that blokes can't do it, because they can. There's a lot of good pickup manufacturers in this country. Bare Knuckle, I think there's all lads built winding there. Anyway, that's my machine. It's got a Vida root counter on it, so you can get an accurate turn of concentric thing there. Look at that, just every time it goes round once, it just knocks the switch over, and that whether you can see. I don't mess it with it too much, but it'll that goes round, hits the switch, and then it counts, so you know exactly what you're putting on. And I've even written it down exactly what windings need for guitars. I've got little messages for myself everywhere, little memos. Oh, we're just going to spray this now. Everything's got a bit dusty. Can you see? Yeah, can you see the counter now going up? That's what happens when you spin it. It goes up like that. Everyone, a good concentric lump there on the end of that. There's my little thing, and there it goes. So, can you see that going? I'm just going to set up the cable now. Now I'm winding now. This is the hateful bit, especially when you're getting old and your eyesight's bollocks. Well, there you go. That's why the white paper. It'll be a white stick next. But I can see what I'm doing now, just about. And I've got little guides all over the place, and I've got tension here, as you can see. I've used an old tensioner down there. I'm not taking my eyes off what I'm doing, but there's a tensioner there from a sewing machine factory I was given, and I've got my own felt tension, and then it's going under this little piece of metal here, and then I'm holding the tension with my fingers and feeding it along. This is what you call now scatter wound pickups. This is how the old pickups were always wound in the 50s and 60s when they were building all the Gibson Paths and the original Fenders.
600?
Well, 600 just turn. I think these pickups have about 4,000 turnings. I'll know soon enough. I think I've got it written down somewhere anyway. I'm just doing a few at the moment. I think it's tea time now. It's turned 7 o'clock.
You want to put an attachment on the other side and make some shirts at the same time?
Yeah, I think so. There'll probably be more money in it. But, I used to experiment with all different pickups and make all different sorts of pickups. I used to quite enjoy it at one time, but pickup making, I think you just have to be set up for it all the while. And now I just set up for rewind really. I still have loads of magnets if I do want to start building my own again. If I come up with a thought or an idea, I can bring it to fruition just on my own before I send it off to a manufacturer to mass produce them. So we're up to 1400 already. It didn't take long, did it? It's the setting up that takes all the time, the actual winding of the pickup. It needs to go faster. The slower it goes, the less tension you get. So the cable's coming out from between my legs, and I don't even get a thrill out of that.